all of you here. And yes, today, of course, as Soumya said, reading module, you face a lot of challenges there. I know that. And because of that reason, I've come up with some strategies, especially for people who are stuck at band 5.5, right? So if you're stuck at 5.5, how to move to a band 8. Okay. So yes, reading will no longer be difficult to you. Or, you know, how they say, you can, this reminds me of an idiom, guys. You know, they say, English will no longer be all Greek to you, isn't it? So when do they say that? Something will never be, something will no longer be Greek to you. What does it mean? What does it mean? English will no longer be all Greek to you. So yes, something which is unknown or something which you're not a master at, something which is unfamiliar. Very good, Mohammed. Yes, correct. Absolutely correct, everyone. Okay, good job done. So we've learned a new idiom today. Brilliant start of the session. Let's move forward and let me quickly introduce myself, guys. My name is Diksha Mehta. I've trained a lot of students and I am trained by British Council, IDP, and also University of Cambridge. And guys, since you all are a part of my family, I wanted to quickly just share the news with you. So yes, here you can see expert IELTS educator, but now I am a master trainer at LeapScholar. So nice to share that news with my family, right? That I've been promoted and you are now in the hands of a master trainer. So I hope you feel a little more confident. Okay. Thank you so much, baby, and everybody for your congratulatory messages. Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Yes. So I have been promoted and now I plan to promote you from band 5.5 to band 8. Okay, ready for your promotions. I want to promote you to the band 8 and band 9. All right. So let's begin the round of promotions with today's session. Okay. So yes, we are going to discuss the reading passage. Before we discuss the reading passage, I want to know how much do you know about the reading passage, guys? How much do you know about it? So can you tell me how many passages are there? Quick quiz. Quick quiz. Perfect. There are 3 passages, but is it same for both academic and general? Is reading same for both academic and general? Quite similar. What are the differences? The number of passages, right? Number of passages are different. So academic students have 3 long passages and general students have it a little easy. So their passages are not that long. They have 4 to 5 shorter passages. Perfect. All right then. Okay. Yes, apart from that, the type of questions are same for everyone. So guys, how many questions are there? What number of questions do we have? Perfect. There are 40 questions. How much time do I have for these 40 questions? Perfect. I have 60 minutes. Absolutely correct. And guys, how much time do I have for transferring my answers? How much time do I have for transferring my answers to the answer sheet? This was a trick question, guys. Think again. Check your answer again. So do you have any time for transferring your answer? Absolutely not. Nobody has any time. So you can see I've written 0 minutes, right? So you have no time, no extra time will be given for transferring your answers. Okay. So what if I get an answer wrong? Will there be negative marking for wrong answers? What if my answer is wrong? Is there negative marking? So this is not IIT JEE. That means there is no negative marking. So what should I do if I don't know the answer to a question? What should I do? Is it okay if I make a guess? Make an educated guess. Yes, our favorite. That's our favorite thing to do, making guesses. Okay. I know that. I know all of you love making guesses. Okay. Now, next thing, what should I read first? The passage or the question? Exactly. So everybody in the reading module, You need to make sure you're reading the task before the text. What does that mean? That means you always, Jandeep, you always read the question first. You don't even have to read the entire passage. So you read the question first in every type of question. Now, guys, do you know the different types of questions which can be there in the IELTS exam? Do you know what all different question types are there? So let me share what different types of questions are there. I have compiled all of them for you. Here you can see. First class, yes. So you can see that first type of question that you have is multiple choice questions. What does MCQ mean? Very simple. Kaun banega crorepati? But here it's kaun jayega Canada, right? Who wants to be a millionaire? It becomes who wants to go to Canada, right? So multiple choice questions. You are given 4 answers. You need to select one. Next. Now, the next question is true, false, or not given. What does this question mean? So this is basically an English version of saying such jhoot ya kaha hi nahi. Right? So, for example, somebody will give you a statement. You need to tell whether the passage says the same thing, or if the passage is saying something contrary, opposite, or whether there is no such information. The next you have matching information and matching headings. So here what you have to do. Now this is kind of like a headache, isn't it? Here what we need to do, assign headings. Every passage will be divided into different paragraphs, small, short sections. And I need to assign a heading to each and every paragraph. Finally, you have matching features. What does this mean? Matching features. Yes, Ishmeet. So for example, let's say 3 scientists will be given to you. 1, Einstein, 2nd, Newton, and 3rd, let's say, Marie Curie. So what you need to do is features will be given to you, options, A, B, C, D, E, and so on. And you need to find these scientists in the passage and match their name with the option. Slightly different from, yes, slightly different from matching headings. Now, matching sentence endings. What needs to be done here? So the first half of a sentence will be given. You need to match it to the second half of the sentence. For example, let's say sentence number 1 says Diksha was. Sentence number 2 says the students were. Right? And you're given 2 options. For example, option number A says bored to death. And option number B says teaching them. Right? So we know which option is the correct answer here. So the passage, for example, will tell you that Diksha was teaching, but the students were bored to death. Okay, so true, false are not given. True, right? I hope this isn't true. Okay. Next, you have sentence completion. Now, what is sentence completion? Very simple. Do you remember in school, you used to have fill in the blanks? Fill in the blanks. Right? This is fill in the blanks, but even easier. You know why? Because in school, fill in the blanks, you had to fill them with memory, from your memory. So you had to memorize answers, cram them, and then the next day go there and blurt them out in the question paper. But here, there's no memorizing that needs to be done. You just need to find the answer from the passage. After that, again, you have something similar. Summary completion. Again, summary is given, you need to complete it. Notes are given, table is given, or flowchart is given. You need to complete them. And finally, diagram label completion and short answer questions. Perfect. So those are the different types of tasks that you can have in the IELTS exam. Now let us understand that every task will be having a corresponding word count given. So we need to write our answer within the word count which is allowed for us, right? Let's quickly do a small quiz. Let me check if you understand word count or do you not understand word count, right? How much? Oh, apologies. My Laptop has been acting up today. So yes, let's take a small quiz. Let me check how much do you know about word count. Ready? Ready, ready? All right. So I'm going to show you a word count. You need to tell me if the answer fits the word count or not. Okay. So word count given, instructions say, let's say no more than 2 words. That is the word count given to you. Now I'm going to give you options. Option number 1 is, let's say, 3 girls. Okay, guys, is this allowed? Option number 1 says 3 girls. Can I write this? What? I'm surprised. I'm shook. Guys, recheck your answers again. So look at this 3. What is this 3? What is this 3 called? It is a number. And is your word count saying anything about numbers? No, that means they are not allowed. So this answer is not allowed. Next question. What if I write this like this? 3 girls, for example. Now is it allowed? Yes, absolutely correct. Now it is allowed. Yes. What if I change the number and if I write 33 girls? What about now? Now is it allowed? What? Okay, guys, everybody recheck your answer. Okay, guys, yes, it is allowed. It is allowed. Why not? Why is it allowed? Who can tell me? Okay, let me clarify. Every 2-digit number, let me write it down. Every 2-digit number. So how many 2-digit numbers are there? Can you tell me? How many what are 2-digit numbers? Give me an example. 1. No, 1 is not a 2-digit number. Give me 2-digit numbers, guys. So starting from 10 to 99, right? Those are 2-digit numbers. All 2-digit numbers are counted as one word, even if they don't have a hyphen in between. It doesn't matter whether I put the hyphen or not. It will still be counted as one word. So that's one word plus one word. Yes, even without the hyphen, guys. So this is correct. All right. Even if you don't put the hyphen, Sherman, it's still correct. All right. Okay. Next option that I'm going to give you is the answer girls. Is the answer girls correct? Okay. So how many words is girls? How many words is it? 1 word. Perfect. And what is the instruction saying? Not more than 2 words. So is 1 word more than 2 words? Okay, my math is weak, but not this week also. All right. 1 word is not more than 2 words, right? So yes, it is allowed. It is absolutely allowed. Yes, it is allowed. Okay, next option that I'm going to give you, option number 5, let me write it here, is stainless steel knife. Is this allowed? Option number 5, stainless steel knife. Okay, so guys, look at stainless steel. Is it 1 word or 2 words? It is 1 hyphenated word. It is 1 hyphenated word. Right? Stainless steel hyphenated 1 word. So that means total, it is 2 words. And yes, it is absolutely allowed. Definitely allowed, guys. Okay, so yes, we've covered all kind of different words which can be there in this word count. All right. Yes, Aryan. Yes. So I hope that now we do not have any questions about word count. Okay. Now I can see all words are counted, Sai. All words. Article is also a word. Preposition is also a word. So all words are counted. Yes, Sandeep. Now, guys, next quiz for you. I know some of you have this question that, what kind of capitals should I write? I don't understand. Right? So, guys, grammatically, your answer should be correct. Now, what does grammar have to do with capitalization? Does grammar have anything to do with capitalization? Are they linked? Yes, grammar has rules of capitalization, right? That is also a part of grammar. So can you tell me what are the rules of capitalization? What rules are there then? Tell me. What words begin with capital letters? Very good. The word I always is capital. What else? The first letter, very good. The first letter of a sentence begins with a capital. Correct. So here in this sentence also you can see T. T of the is capital. And nouns. Nouns. No. Noun is boy. Boy is a noun. Not nouns. What kind of nouns are you saying, guys? What kind of nouns? Proper nouns, right? Proper nouns, which are names of a particular person, place, or some unique object. For example, Diksha, Taj Mahal, USA, India, right? These are proper nouns. So these need to begin with a capital letter. Now the problem is that some of us are not clear with proper nouns, right? We're not very thorough with what is a proper noun and what is not a proper noun. Really, do you think you're thorough? Do you think you're thorough with proper nouns? Okay, then shall I test you? Shall I test you then? Okay, all right, guys, let me check then. Are you really thorough or were you just bluffing? Okay, then let's take a test. Let's say that I want to write the name of the month, which is February. So should I write it like this, February? Oh, February. Or should I write February? One or two, which one is correct? One or two? All right, guys, good job done. Yes, first answer is correct. Good, very good going. Okay, one more question. What if I have to write the day? Today is a Tuesday, I think. So if can I write Tuesday or do I write number 2 Tuesday? One or two? One or two? Okay, good job done, guys. Absolutely correct. Today is Tuesday. What if I want to write Mercedes? So how do I write? Let's say Mercedes, or do I write Mercedes? Too expensive. अरे लिखने के थोड़ी ना पैसे लग रहे हैं. Okay, good job, guys. First answer is correct. It's a proper noun, name of a brand. Okay, last answer. So what about if I want to say it is spring season? Can I write spring or can I write spring? One or two? Ah, yes, you've fallen into my trap. Excellent. I had a lot of fun. So really, you thought I would give you all easy answers? You've fallen into my trap, guys. Some of you, yes. So now spring, summer, winter, autumn seasons are not proper nouns, which means if you said one, you will lose your marks. You will get 0 because the capitalization was wrong. Grammatically, your answer is wrong. So second answer was correct in this case, right? So we are a little confused or, we are not 100% sure, which is okay. All right. There is a hack to save yourself from this. Let me share it with you. If you had written the answer as spring, I would have accepted it. So if you use all capitals, your answers are going to be considered correct. When do you use all capitals, guys? When you're fighting with your boyfriend, right? When you want to show him I'm screaming, isn't it? So yes, imagine in the IELTS exam, just remember, you have to scream. Okay, just put your caps lock on, use all capitals, scream in the exam. Okay, and you'll be fine. In both the delivered tests, PBT and CBT. All right, both of them, everywhere. In reading and listening, all capitals are fine. Okay, but can I do that in writing module? Can I do this in writing? Can I do this in writing, guys? Now the answer is absolutely not. So please, guys, do not say that, hey, I attended YouTube session of Diksha ma'am, and she said that you can use all capitals in writing. Okay, don't do that. I'll haunt you if you do that. Okay, so please only use them in reading and listening, not in the writing module. Okay, let's move forward, guys. Let's move forward. And now today we are going to practice a very difficult type of question. Can you guess what question are we going to practice? What do you think? What question are we going to practice? Some really, difficult question, a question that you don't like. I know you don't like that question. Okay, so there's a debate between matching heading and true false not given in the chat box. Good job, guys. Some of you are correct. So yes, we are going to practice matching headings today. Before we do that, I want to quickly tell you how to skim and scan just in 1 minute. All right, we'll quickly discuss how to skim and scan. So first of all, let's understand what is skimming, what is scanning, what are these techniques, right? These are the two that we'll be using today, skimming and scanning. Now, guys, what is skimming? Reading quickly. Skimming means reading quickly. Are you sure? Guys, if I could read quickly, then why would I be here? Right? If a person can read quickly, then they don't need coaching. They can just clear the IELTS exam. The problem is we can't read quickly, isn't it? So what is skimming then? Skimming does not mean read quickly. It means read less. Read less. Read a few words of the passage to try and guess what the paragraph is about or what the passage is about, to kind of predict the heading. So for example, you can read the first sentence. That's the most important place of a paragraph to find the heading, the first sentence. So read the first sentence and the remaining part, just read a few words here and there, here and there, here. That's it. No need to read the entire passage. That is what skimming means, not reading quickly, guys. It doesn't need read quickly. No, it means reading less or reading a few words. Okay, let's try and practice this. I'm going to show you a passage and you have to read quickly and tell me what is the heading of the passage. All right, I'll give you only 5 seconds. Okay, just read the first sentence, read a few words and tell me the heading. Ready? On your marks, get set, go. All right, guys. So what was the answer? Tell me, what would you give? What heading would you give for this passage? Very good. Excellent, everybody. Excellent. Okay. The rest of you also put your answers. Let me see. All right. All right. All right. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay. Let me show you how I found the answer. Shall I show you how we could have found the answer? We'll do it together. A lot of you are absolutely correct. Okay. Let's go back to the passage. Let's see how we did it. So, passage first sentence. Remember I said read the first sentence. First sentence says the decade began with serious plans to explore the German battleship, a wreck lying a long way offshore in water. And then if you just read a few words, you will see one word is continuously repeated at least 10 times. What word is that? Have you found it? The word wreck, isn't it? So a lot of you said the German wreck or the German battleship wreck. You are absolutely correct. The name of the wreck was German battleship wreck. So yes, good job done, guys. Excellent work. Anybody who said wreck or anybody who said German battleship or German battleship wreck, you were also absolutely correct. You understood what the passage, all the passage is talking about. Perfect. Good job done. So that is how you will understand your matching headings. And the second skill that I'm going to teach you today is scanning. Okay. Scanning means looking for some information. What is this information usually that we look for? What is this information that we are looking for? The answer. So what do we underline in the question? The keywords. So what are good keywords, guys? Can you give me an example of a keyword? What is the example of a key? Give me example. Time, all right. Yes, number, very good. Number and only numbers. The capital letters. If you have any capital letters or any numbers, you should use them to find your answer, right? Because they stand out. It's very, very easy to find out capital letters and numbers. Let's check if it works. Let's do it. Okay, I'm going to show you the same passage. I am going to give you a question. You need to give me the answer for that question. All right, so first you tell me what is the keyword in this question. The question says, what was unearthed on board the wreck on the 3 ensuing dives? What is the keyword in this question, guys? Hi, Dinesh. Excellent, IMJ. What is the keyword in this question? There's a number. Very good. 3. Perfect. All right. So scan for the number and give me your answer. Go. Quickly. So have you found 3 in the passage? Yes. Where is it? Right here. 3. Now give me the answer. Very good. Absolutely correct. Good job done, everyone. All of you are correct. Absolutely correct. Okay, let's discuss what was the answer. So see, it's saying what was unearthed, right, on board the wreck on 3 ensuing dives. So here it says on 3 subsequent dives, that means ensuing dives, following dives, it was discovered, it was unearthed that what was there on board? Something was there aboard the wreck. So what was that something? It was the human remains. Imagine. There were human remains. So yes, my answer becomes human remains, or you can also write it with all capitals. Some of you began your H with a capital, only H. That is not correct, right, baby? So these are the 2 correct ways of writing your answer, human remains or human remains, both correct. All right, good job done, everyone. Now let's move forward and start talking about matching headings. So remember my strategy, right? Remember the strategy that I've told you that you need to follow for matching headings, which is skimming, the first strategy, right? That means pay a lot of attention to the introduction. The introduction is the most important part, guys. Because why? Why is the introduction so important in matching headings? Because the first two sentences are called the topic sentences. That is where the author will introduce the heading to you, the topic of the paragraph, right? So please don't spend time reading every sentence. You don't have to read 10 sentences and get confused. Because in the paragraph, it'll be talking about a lot of different things, right? So if you read so many things, you are going to get confused. So don't read so much. Don't make yourself confused. Just read the first 2 sentences. All right, the first 2 sentences. And also after that, after reading the first 2 sentences, skim. Yes, Sherman. So skim means just read 1 or 2 words. That's it. Leave it. Okay. All right. Let's begin with the first paragraph, which is quite interesting and confusing. All right. I promise you're going to get confused. All right. So I'm going to give you 3 options for this paragraph. Let's see. Here is my paragraph. And you have 3 options or 4 options, A, B, C, D. Now you have to tell me which answer is correct. Let's see. Guys, read very carefully. Okay, guys, all of the options are looking very similar. All right, so please read them carefully. All right. Okay. Don't spam the box. Instead, if you've given your answer, recheck your answer, guys. It is actually super easy. You have complicated by thinking too much. All right. Done, everyone? Okay. Let's discuss, guys. So first of all, let's look at an option which was not correct. Okay. The most of you have given, let's see. I'll tell you which option. Option B. Right? Isn't it? You've given option B. Let's see why it is not correct, first of all. So look at the first sentence, guys. It's saying more than 1,300 academics. All right. Perfect. So academics, right? From the European Union have left British universities. Guys, they've left British universities. British universities are where? In Britain, not in EU, right? Look at what the option says. Many academics are leaving universities in the EU. You've written it's opposite, guys. Yeah, you took the bait exactly. So like when you want to catch the fish, you have to throw the bait. So I threw the bait and you've caught it, guys. It's saying academics are leaving universities in the EU. Guys, sentence is saying academics from EU are leaving British universities. So that information only is wrong. So B option is wrong. Any questions on this? No? Okay, now try. Try giving me another option now. A, C, or D? Now A, C, or D? All right. All right. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, some of you are saying C. Guys, C says the government are trying to recruit academics from outside UK. They are trying to hire people from outside UK. Where does it say that? Where does it say that they are trying to hire people from outside UK? I can't find that information. Not taken on new staff arriving from EU. So no. Okay, so it's saying figures do not take into account new staff arriving from EU. That means people are arriving from outside UK. But where does it say that a government is trying to hire people from EU? It doesn't say that at all. No, right? So now you have two options, A and D. Now choose between A and D. So now A and D, both pieces of information are there in the paragraph. All right. You have to choose which is more apt, what is the entire paragraph talking about? Okay. Now let's see what the entire paragraph was talking about. What was my strategy, guys? What was my strategy? My strategy was first two sentences. So more than 1,300 people, academics, right, have left British universities, prompting concerns of a Brexit brain drain. So because of Brexit, people are leaving. And after that, second sentence also says the same, that 30% rise in departure of EU staff has happened. Perfect. And among these universities, these were most affected. And this has prompted concerns that the government's refusal to guarantee the rights of EU nationals is having an adverse effect. So what is this? The government's refusal to guarantee the rights of EU nationals. Why has this happened? Because of the Brexit. So guys, the answer was A. Why? Because the entire paragraph is related to people leaving the Brexit, right? Why they are leaving? Because of Brexit, the government is not guaranteeing the rights of the EU nationals, isn't it? So A was the correct heading in this, guys. A was the correct answer. All right. Okay. Now, before we move to the next, why is D not the answer? Because not the entire paragraph talks about rights of the academics in EU. Yes, a little portion here at the end. Here you can see this last sentence, one over here, secretary finds a warning, damaging the government's refusal to guarantee the rights. Only two sentences at the end, one more. Universities must be encumbered for retaining overseas staff. That's it. Only two sentences in the entire paragraph are talking about the rights of the academics, but it is not the entire paragraph is about the rights of the academics in UK. They are not leaving because their rights are not guaranteed. They are leaving because of Brexit. Because of Brexit, the government could not guarantee the rights. All right. Now, before we move to the next paragraph, I heard Soumya talk to you, and I heard that some of you want to go abroad. So, guys, how many of you are planning to go abroad? All right. Okay. So many hands are raised. Almost 35, 40 number is increasing. All right. Sandeep, Sushant, yes. So I wanted to guide you on how you can go abroad, especially to Canada, Australia, USA, UK, right? So guys, what are the steps? Right now, you are at step 1. You have attended the free masterclass. Excellent. What is the next step, guys? So if you are planning to go for the September 22 intake, 22, did you know that when is the university deadline? Deadline for application. So guys, deadline for application is always in March end, or maximum April, right? So March or April. And before that, what you need to do? Your next step, let me guide you, is enrolling in our course. Once you enroll in the course, you will have to take the IELTS exam this very soon, and then you can apply for the university so that finally you can fly away like a free bird. Okay. Now, there are going to be a lot of hurdles in your way. For example, some of us face financial constraints. Some of us aren't sure about the universities, right? So we offer scholarships and loans. And on top of that, guys, you can enroll for the IELTS exam through us and get 1,000 rupees cash back. So for all of this, I can guide you for all of this once you join my crash course, where I will teach you IELTS and guide you. So in this crash course, it's a 2-week short crash course, because for September 22 intake, you don't have a lot of time, right? Or even for Jan 23 intake, you don't have a lot of time left. So you need to quickly take your IELTS exam. And for that, I'm going to cover everything in 2 weeks. It is going to be 1.5 hours of classes. And this is especially for students who are in college and office, because look at the timing, guys. Can you believe the timing? So it's a late evening batch, 10 to 11:30. You can join me with a cup of hot piping tea and we can have 20 hours of live classes. So all the best for tolerating me for 20 hours. I don't know how you're going to do it. All right. I'm going to cover all 4 modules, and every week on Saturdays and Sundays, we are going to have mock tests. Along with that, you can have one-on-one speaking feedback with me and also 3 writing evaluations. So you can get 3 of your writings checked by me. Yes, coffee also you can have coffee with Karan. So this can be coffee with Deeksha. All right. And recordings will also be available. So if you forget to attend a class, or if you were feeling lazy, or if you slept, right, or if you were too tired, then you can watch the recording also the next day. You can fast forward, watch the recording at your convenience. And guys, along with this, I know that grammar is also a bone of contention. So we also have grammar classes, daily grammar classes, where we practice the 10 topics which are important for IELTS. Along with that, you are also going to get access to doubt solving sessions. So you can get your doubts solved by me. So we have doubt solving sessions every day. And also you can send me your doubts over Telegram. You can connect with me on Telegram. I will create a group there. You can connect with like-minded people who are going to Canada. And all of this, guys, is usually at $299. But you can use my code DMLive20 to get it at 20% discount. And unbelievable offer, you can get it for 0 rupees. How can you get it for 0 rupees? All right, so let me share the trick with you. For getting it for 0 rupees, you just need to take a small quiz, which is super simple. Let me share the link with you. All right, there you go, guys. I've shared the link of the quiz in the chat section. Okay, take the quiz. If you clear it, you'll be able to join me on my batch for absolutely free, where we will have a lot of fun, crack a lot of jokes, and learn a lot of IELTS also. And of course, I will guide you on how you can reach abroad, how you can shortlist universities and everything. So guys, what are you waiting for? Go ahead, click on the quiz. I'm going to wait for 30 seconds. Take the quiz and come back. Tell me how it was. How many answers? Yes, go ahead right now. Guys, go right now. Take the quiz. It is only valid till my class ends. After that, it's not going to be valid. All right, so only for 10 minutes it is open. Please take the quiz. Tell me if you scored 5 on 5 or not. Yes, Iluri. Everybody can join the batch. Meena will try with another phone number. If you have already taken one batch, guys, took my batch. So if you enrolled in my batch, don't stop and enroll in another batch as well. So just change the phone number, and there are so many other batches. You can join one more batch so that you can get more speaking and writing evaluations. You can see a lot of different batches are there. If you want one-on-one training, you can see that there is one-on-one course with Manisha ma'am also. So you can join this as well. My code is DMLive20. And guys, remember, just for taking the second batch, you need to change your phone number. All right, just change your phone number. You will be able to take the second batch for absolutely free, guys. 0 rupees. Sandeep, as many as you want. Nasreen, change your phone number. Use another phone number if it doesn't work. So guys, did you get all 5 answers correct? Apurva, for both. One wrong. Okay, which one did you get wrong? Which answer did you get wrong? The price? All right. Regarding the fees, yes. So guys, yes, it's a very expensive exam. It costs almost 14,700. So please do not take a chance. Don't gamble with your money. You need to make sure that you're fully prepared before you're attempting the exam. So please take expert help. Let us help you for absolutely free. We don't want to charge you. We don't want to, do it for money. We are doing it for free. We want everyone to have access to quality education. Everyone should be able to clear the exam. And here you can see my batch is there. So please join me on Monday, 7th of March. And yes, try changing your device or your phone number. Okay. And that will definitely work. So guys, please join me in my next batch. All right. And yes, again, tomorrow I'm going to come with another live at the same time. So join me tomorrow in tomorrow's live as well. I would love to see you all. I had a blast teaching you and cracking some silly jokes. I will see you tomorrow at the same time. So guys, if you like the session, please join my batch. And also, you can go to YouTube, subscribe to our channel called IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. This is the name. Let me write it down for you. IELTS Prep by LeapScholar. So you just need to go there, like the video. If you like my teaching style, you can leave your beautiful comments there. Okay. And I shall see you tomorrow at the same time. Okay, guys, I'll see you tomorrow with a new course, a new topic. Thank you so much, Sandeep. Thank you, everyone. Once again, I'm putting the link in the chat box and I shall see you tomorrow. Bye. Ta-da.